Welcome to 2023. I'm your host. What better way is there to celebrate a new year than by dusting off the videos of yesteryear and reminiscing on all of the adventures with you, our internet friends. 2022 was actually a really good year for us. Critically acclaimed, I'd say, with me being the critic and claiming that it was good. So without holding the adieus any further, let's jump right into it. The RV itself had quite a year in 2022. Sorry, old girl. First, we blew a tire, and if you've been following us for a long time, then you know that this was not our first tire blow on the rig, but it definitely did the most damage. I was driving this time, and the RV tire blew, but this is what the slide looks like. I don't think you have to be RV savvy to know that, that's not good. Luckily, we handled the situation with grace. Zero theatrics. Very professional RVers here.
I'm exhausted. The tire's changed. I just hope we can make it into town alive. Mom, if you see this, I love you. Mom. I hear something.
On a brighter note, and once everything was fully repaired, we had our RV professionally washed and waxed by a company called Ultra Mobile Detailing, which sounds a lot like a Transformer name to me.
Sometimes this sucks to tell the truth. And I took it hard like people do. I've got a reason to be alive. Oh yeah, baby, I'm thriving. Yeah, yeah.
We did learn a lot about how to properly care for the exterior of our RV and why truck washes might not be the best option for washing your rig. So if you're curious about that, Keith went into great detail in our RV washing video, so go check it out.
More than the synthetic.
And lastly, in terms of our actual RV, we did have a beefy solar system installed, not to be confused with our actual solar system, made up of 4 solar panels, 3 giant Battleborn batteries, and 2 inverters. 4 solar panels, 3 game-changing batteries, 2 inverters, and a partridge in a pear tree. And if that didn't impress you, then perhaps my montage editing skills will.
Feeling alright. The world is changing right now, ready or not. Gonna take flight and reawaken the dreams I never forgot. Flipping the script today. I'm going all the way. It's about time. I'm done waiting. The sunshine coming in hot. It's a good day coming. It's a good day coming. It's a good day coming.
And that about sums up everything that happened to the RV in 2022. Except for that time I put a bathtub in it. I want a bathtub. Ah! 2022 also hosted us at some really cool events and places, and to name just a few, we were invited to attend the Austin RV Expo and got a behind-the-scenes look into how their show is put together and prepared. We toured a Star Wars museum in Hot Springs, Arkansas, where I spent the afternoon living my absolute best life ever. Hello. We attended the Grand Design National Rally in Elkhart, Indiana again, as well as several owner-organized rallies across the country. And we finally were able to attend our very first large RV show in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where I most certainly acted on my very best behavior.
Look at all that room.
We are the champions, my friend. And of course, Keith's work took us in and out of several different states, as it does every year, but this year, Hurricane Ian has had us planted in Florida since mid-September. And for those of you who may be new here and don't know this, Keith is a flood insurance adjuster, so whenever big hurricanes hit and cause a lot of property damage to an area, we are probably going to be there. And Keith will very likely be wading in knee-deep waters. And finally, our biggest accomplishment of 2022 was achieving our goal of organizing volunteer events for RVers as we traveled the country. We originally set out to put together 6 separate volunteering opportunities in 2022, and we ended the year having organized 9 separate events. This dream would not have become a reality without you guys, so from the absolute bottom of our hearts, thank you. What a year! Now, what's in store for 2023? This new year has a ton of exciting adventures in store for us, and we are kicking it off with... I need a drum. Our first official rebuild rally in Fort Myers, Florida, where we are partnering with Habitat for Humanity on 2 house builds. Now, organizing a rally was not something that we saw ourselves doing. But after being in Florida for so long, seeing all of the devastation from the hurricane, and having so many of you reaching out to us and wanting to help in the area, the idea was just born. So now we have all of the volunteers that we could possibly need, and we are so excited to take you along with us to the rally, but more importantly, to show you all of the great work that the RV community is about to do with Habitat for Humanity. So keep your peepers open for that video in the coming weeks. Don't even shut your eyes, because you're not gonna wanna miss it. Other than that, we will be attending the Tampa RV show in just a few short weeks, and we have some very exciting travel plans for the West Coast this year. Please share all of your exciting travel plans and goals with us in the comment section down below, because I love getting excited with you guys about traveling. And if you enjoyed hanging out with me today and you want to see more of this face, please consider subscribing. We put out new videos most Fridays. And I'll see you on the next one. You're the best little drum that ever lived.